What unions do we belong to? Good question. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Kathy and I are back again with another video for you. Today, we're going to talk about what unions we belong to when we pay our dues and the money comes out of our paycheck. Where does that money go, and to what organizations do we pay our dues to? So, we are on our way to our first union that we pay to, which is your local. Our local association is the Dover Education Association, which is referred to as the DEA. That is our district, which consists of Dover certificated staff, paraprofessionals, security guards. We have roughly 400 members. Our website is listed there. And for those of you that work in Dover, we also have the Dover Support Staff Association, which is the DSSA, which consists of bus drivers, computer techs, custodians, maintenance workers, secretaries, community liaisons, registrars, and account payable clerks. Now, if you are in another school district other than Dover, this would be your local association. So whatever district you work in, this is your local association, and that is the first one.
So the second level of membership union, I guess, a step above the DEA, the Morris County Council of Education Associations, what's referred to as MCCEA. This is our Morris County unit, which we are also members of. The Morris County unit consists of all Morris County members and all Morris locals. Currently, there are about 9,500 members. The website is listed there. The MCCEA office is located in Randolph. And just to review a little bit about the county association, the leadership is usually very similar to a local kind of setup. There's a president, vice president, treasurer, and a secretary. In addition to the officers, each county has an executive board, which includes members of the delegate assembly. So that gives John a seat on the MCCEA executive board because he is a member of the delegate assembly, which he's going to speak about in a minute. County associations, just like our local association, has representative councils also. Delegates to the council are proportionate to the size of each local association. So for Dover, we have John sits as the president of the DEA. He sits on the representative council for Morris County. And then we have 4 additional representatives. Those representatives are Carmela Fox, Robin Gustin, Melissa Matarazzo, and myself. So we're the 4 delegates, plus John. And then in addition, I sit on the county exec board because I'm the Morris County negotiations chair. Just to explain a little bit about that, that doesn't mean I'm negotiating contracts for associations across Morris County, but it does mean that I host information sessions on bargaining called the CBC, Collective Bargaining Council, which are open to all members. And I host those kinds of things. I host workshops on grievances as the negotiations chair for Morris County.
Thank you so much. Our next union association is the New Jersey Education Association, referred to as the NJEA, which is our state affiliate. That consists of all New Jersey members, all New Jersey locals. We have approximately 195,000 members in New Jersey. The website is listed there, and the location of the headquarters is in Trenton. And just a little bit about the state. The NJEA is the state's largest professional education organization, representing 200,000 elementary and secondary teachers, education support professionals, higher education faculty, retired educators, and students preparing to become teachers. You have direct representation to the NJEA Delegate Assembly, which Kathy mentioned earlier, which I sit on, and NJEA Executive Committee. NJEA members elect 3 officers to serve the members on a state level: the NJEA president, vice president, and secretary treasurer. So that is the NJEA. And for our last association, I'm going to pass it to Kathy to talk about the NEA.
So the highest level here is the national level, and the NEA, National Education Association. We are all also members of the NEA. This consists of all members nationwide, approximately 3 million people. It's the nation's largest professional employee organization, has 3 million members, as I said, work at every level of education from preschool to university graduate programs. The NEA has affiliate organizations in every state and in more than 14,000 communities across the United States. New Jersey has 11 representatives on NEA's board of directors. And the NEA policy is set at its annual representative assembly each summer. You may have seen some of our posts. John, myself, and Melissa Matarazzo have all served as delegates to the NEA RA, the regional assembly. Of course, any member is eligible to self-nominate for that. John just recently sent an email soliciting anyone who wanted to go to this year's RA, which is in Oregon. It is open to any member. John, Melissa, and I have traveled to many states serving as RA delegates. We've been to Minnesota, we've been to Texas, we've been to Florida. Last summer, we were in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And as I said, this year, the RA is going to be hosted in Oregon, in Portland.
Very good. Thank you. And just a little interesting tidbit here on our paychecks, and I'm not sure if this goes for all districts across New Jersey, but specifically in ours, and we get questions about this quite often. So we wanted to address this. Why are NJEA dues the only dues listed on my pay stub? And there's a picture of it right there of what it looks like on our pay stub where it says NJEA dues. And the reason for that is because NJEA is provided with the dues money for all 4 units that we have just discussed today. They get that money from the school district, which comes from the deductions off of your paycheck. Then NJEA disperses the dues money to each of the 4 units accordingly.
So what is UniServe? UniServe is a support system set up for the various locals across, in our case, New Jersey. We have 16 UniServe offices statewide. Our office, we are Region 17. Our office is located in Rockaway. UniServe supports local leaders and members in the Morris, Sussex area as needed on a variety of matters. We have 5 field reps in the Region 17 office. You can see them listed here. Antoinette Blaustein, LaShawn Arrington, Henry John Klein, Vicki Walsh, and Deirdre Falk. Our rep is Antoinette Blaustein. She covers Dover, but she covers several other locals as well. And the 5 names that you see listed here cover all of Morris County. All Morris County locals are broken up and distributed amongst these 5 field reps.
And Sussex as well, right?
And Sussex as well, Morris and Sussex, yes.
Okay, so to summarize here, we have all different purposes with our 4 units. We have the NEA, which is nationwide, and it kind of feeds into our state association, the NJEA, our county association, which is MCCEA, and our local, in our case, Dover, but with whatever local you're from would be listed there as well. So we all have different purposes. All 4 of these units have different purposes, but we share the same goal. They all want to advocate for strong public schools and assist members. So even though the purposes are different, the end goal is the same. And we hope that you enjoyed this little breakdown today, this crash course on where your dues go, because it is a question that we get often, and we wanted to make sure everybody was informed about the process and where your money is going for your dues. Kathy, any parting words?
Thank you for joining us. Hope you learned a little bit. And if you have any questions, by all means, reach out.